Chapter 4, Internet Services. Do you know what an emoji, a hashtag, or a meme is? No, but just wait a minute, I'll look it up. The internet is a collection of great technologies, but what really makes the internet special is the way people can use it to communicate and share things with one another. Toolbox. The internet affects the way we behave and think, and even the way we feel. We use liking, rating, and commenting to connect to other internet users. We can ask for advice or support from our online communities. The browser is a software program that serves up the web pages you want to visit. If you don't know which web page has the information you need, you can use a search engine. Type in a keyword or a phrase into the search engine, and it gives you a list of web pages that match your criteria. Search engines use algorithms to sort the search results. Exercise 18, websites. Design a website. Go away. You're a web designer, and here are your customers. Can you help them design these sites? Gather inspirations by looking at other websites on the internet. Draw a wireframe first, and then add more details. Ruby. I'd like a new website for my ice cream shop. The page should have a gallery of all the ice cream flavors. I'd also like the price list and opening times of the shop on the page. Oh, and a map of the location of the store would be great. I'd also like you to use my favorite colors, orange, yellow, and green. Julia. I've just started an animal clinic and I need you to design a website for the customers to reserve times for checkups. Could you also include photos of the pets? Django. I'd like to start a discussion forum for all my snow castle architect friends. We'd like to post photos and be able to comment and rate the different castles. You. What's something that you know a lot about? Something that you could teach somebody? Design a website or an app for it. I'm in charge of the structure of the web page, says HTML. CSS says, I take care of the looks. And JavaScript says, and I can make a web page interactive. We have a search engine, an online store, and a company website. Wireframes are how designers try to lay out ideas before putting a lot of time into building the website in detail. They are often drawn on regular paper with boxes, arrows, and circles. You can print a game with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript at helloruby.com/play. Exercise 19, apps. Let's be in touch. The internet allows many different ways to communicate, like messages, email, photos, videos, blogs, and product reviews. Different types of communication serve different purposes and require different styles. Take a look at the messages on the following page. First, choose the correct media for each message. Then draft a message on a piece of paper. Read the instructions carefully and don't forget the pictures. So we have video message, instant message, photo sharing app, email, group discussion, and web store. Message 1, from Ruby to Grandma. What the message is about. Ruby wants to tell about her weekend trip. She has some nice photos she would like to show. Tips. Grandma likes polite language and doesn't know internet speak, but she might like an emoji. Message 2, from Ruby to Julia. What is the message about? Ruby is going to Django and Julia's house for a slumber party. Ruby's dad wants to know what Ruby should bring with her. Tips. Dad is in a hurry and wants to know right away what to pack. Message 3, from Ruby to Dad. What the message is about. Ruby has learned some new words in Japanese. It's a surprise for Dad, but he's abroad on a business trip. Tips. Dad might be asleep or in a business meeting or might not have internet. Plan for this. Message 4, from Ruby's soccer coach to parents. What the message is about. Time of soccer practice has been changed. Tips. The parents have a discussion group. Message 5, from Ruby to all Ruby's friends. What the message is about. Ruby took an amazing photo of Django scoring a goal in the game. Now she wants to share it. Tips. Write a caption for the photo and choose a few funny hashtags. Did you ask permission from Django to post the photo? Message 6, from Julia to everyone interested in robots. What the message is about. Julia loves her robot and wants to write, together with Mom, a review for the web shop. She is a little disappointed in the battery life of the robot. Tips. The review is public, so remember to use proper language. Add stars to Julia's review. Come up with 3 items people who like Julia's robot might also like. Exercise 20, creativity. Art challenge. Nearly all phones have a camera, and taking photos and videos and sharing them on the internet is very popular. Now Ruby has a challenge for you. Can you find the following items and either take a picture or draw them in the correct colors? Something orange that you can eat, something powder pink that is in a book or a magazine, something green that grows outside, something light purple in your school, a selfie with something yellow in it, a portrait of your favorite toy against a light green background, something purple that you like, something light blue that doesn't belong to you, something pink that is alive. Trim the photos or drawings into squares and glue them onto a piece of paper. You can also add captions for them. Always ask for permission if you post photos of other people on the internet. You can share your art with the world at helloruby.com/play. Exercise 21, creativity, emoji time. Emojis are images of things like faces, weather, food, animals, and activities we use in text messages, emails, and online. Emoji are a way to share our feelings like humor or affection in our messages. Because there are only a limited number of emoji in the keyboard, we've started to use them creatively. Emoji have turned into a language of their own. Tell a story. Sometimes it's hard to tell what each emoji is communicating. Tell a story of the situation where you'd use each of the emoji below. Name it. Give a name to the feeling behind each of these emoji. Then compare with a friend. Did you come up with different answers? Practice. Can you make a silly face? What about a confused one? Can your friend guess which emoji you're trying to do? Design. Make your own emoji. Think about a feeling you've had and how to make it into an emoji. Use materials like paper, cardboard, and glitter. Exercise 22, search, scavenger hunt. Practice problem solving with Ruby and complete the hunt together with an adult. Keep a list of your findings. Say hello Ruby in 10 different languages. Find a route from your home to your friend's home. Learn a new skill by watching a YouTube video. Find a recipe for a good chocolate cake and test it. Use a weather app to look up the weather forecast for this week. Find one historical event that happened on the day you were born. How can you find a photo of penguins with red scarves? Find out how many days old you are today. Read a news article. Can you find another article with a different view? Make the same search for world's deadliest animal with 2 different search engines. Mark down the top result for both search engines. Which ones are the same? Find Ruby's tips for searching like a pro at helloruby.com/play. Over the internet, many people can work together on a problem and come up with great solutions and ideas. This is called crowdsourcing. Discuss. Can you name any browsers and search engines? Exercise 23, search, crawler alert. Search engines use tiny software robots known as web crawlers or spiders to collect information on different pages. A crawler moves from link to link and brings back data to the server. In what order should the crawler go through the websites to collect data on all of them? Try to land on each site only once. The server uses over 200 pieces of data, including keywords, titles, and links to choose the right result. Which of the web pages above would you return for each search query below? Japan location, Lion King London, satellites, dolls, music, cat videos.